A true demon lord? So is there like a demon lord and then a true demon lord? Hi everyone, I'm going to react to That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, episode 33, putting everything on the line. Last episode was Rimuru being told or being shown Shion, Gobzo, all these people are dead, and he was about to absorb them, but then Aaron showed up with this fairy tale about how to revive them, and the only way to do that is to become a demon lord, and in order to do that, he needs to kill a whole 10,000 humans, souls. So yeah, and then you have the Falmouth and the Western Holy Church people coming. They numbered among the either 20,000 or 30,000, so he's gonna have enough to become a demon lord. And at the end, they were having this meeting where he's like, okay, we need to discuss how to deal with humans from now on. So that's where the episode ended. And before we get into this one, if you guys are my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/Philimini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. I've been watching this I believe my fourth episode tonight. I'm gonna force myself, no matter where this episode ends, I'm gonna force myself to stop. So yeah, let's start this episode, and here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. これより会議を行う。議題は今後の人間への対応とシオンたちの蘇生についてだ。
And as I was watching it, I believe the previous episode or the one before that, I don't know, I was reminded there was a particular scene. I don't quite remember what that scene was. While I was watching the scene, I was reminded of the fight between Hinata and Rimuru, where after he has done awaken gluttony, and then she enacted this disintegration thing, and he's like, oh no, I think it was after the sword was supposed to be able to kill a soul. I got like in 7 strikes or something or other like that, and the fact that Rimuru did not die, and he's like, that's probably because you don't have a soul. But then at that particular point, before that happened, Rimuru had already sort of like separated himself from the gluttony version of him. So I feel like that explains why she said that he didn't have a soul, because Rimuru himself was not in there anymore. What was there was just sort of like a shell. So is that his demon lord update? Here I'm like, Rimuru, not Rimuru. Oh, the story. Oh, I think this is where I saw it. The pigtails.
破壊の限りを尽くす意志なき邪悪な魔物カオスドラゴンへと変貌していた。
The Chaos Dragon. Do I know that?
これが魔王となった竜皇女の最初の偉業となった。
Well, thank you for the story.
王になろうと思う。リムル様が魔王に？1万名以上を養分にして魔王に進化する。シオンたちが蘇生する確率は 3% もある。俺は元人間の転生者だ。いわゆる異世界人と呼ばれるものと同じ世界の人。最初は孤独で寂しかったが、そんな俺にも友達や。
Oh my god, that was so it was so different.
お前たちだ。家族とも呼べる。大切な者たちだ。人間を襲わないというルールも
人間が好きだと言ったのも俺が元人間だったからだ。今さら後悔しても取り消すことはできないが、そのことでお前たちが傷つくのは俺の本意じゃない。イングラシアに長居せずすぐに帰還していれば。
いいえ、それは違います。いつでもリムル様が守ってくださるという甘えが。
留守を預かっていたというのに惨事を未然に防げなかった原因は俺にあります。
待ってくれベニマルさん、原因なら俺にある。
いや、初めて道を通る者にはもっと目を光らせておくべきだった。
相手を煽りすぎたかもしれないっす。いや、あれは仕方ない。
待ってくれ。
You couldn't help that.
全ては俺の責任だ。本当にすまなかった。
リムル様、今回の件はわしら全員の油断、そして弱さが原因じゃ。あの世違うか皆の衆。
みんな元人間が主とか嫌じゃないのか？
リムル様はリムル様っすよね。
それはそうだが、
前世が何であろうと関係ありません。
だな。
我らはただ従うのみですぞ。
そうか。
今後の人間への対応はどう考えてるんだ、旦那。
ああ、俺が思うに人間は善にも悪にもなれる。国が悪の道に進めばいつしか同じ色に染まるだろう。だから俺は人間が学習できる環境を整えたいと思う。人間と魔物との垣根を取り払えると。とはいえこれはあくまで今後の希望としての話だ。まずは俺たちの存在を人間たちに認めさせることだ。
なるほど。
賢い者ならば敵対するよりも共存を選ぶでしょう。
そうだ、長い時間をかけてゆっくりと友好的な関係を築けるように。
これから魔王になろうってやつのセリフじゃねえぞ。たく。だが嫌いじゃないぜ。旦那らしくってな。
Yep.
俺の役目もちゃんと用意してくださいよ。我々はリムル様の忠実なる影。ご命令のままに動きます。
御意のままに。
俺たちにも新たな国を作って意識改革を手伝えってことなんだろ。
分かってるじゃないの、ヨウムちゃん。
ヨウムちゃん。
みんなありがとう。これからも俺のわがままに付き合ってくれ。俺は嬉しかった。やはりここが俺の家なのだと。
宗谷からの情報によると、進軍中の軍勢は今のペースでいくと3日後にはテンペストに到着すると思われます。
総勢2万。
August 20,000.
数は多いが大した戦力じゃないな。問題ない。
さすがリムル様。
すまんが連合軍は俺に任せてほしい。理由はある。殺された者たちの蘇生に関わるんだが、俺一人で殲滅することが俺が魔王になるために必要なプロセスだからだ。
は
ケン、やはり俺が責任を取る必要があると感じている。今後一切の甘えを自分自身に許さぬためにも。というわけでお前たちには別に任せたいことがある。
は、何なりと。
Oh, the barrier.
このリグルに。
おいらも今回は本気で怒ってるっすよ。
慌てるな。人選は済んでいる。ギルド、南をガビルとその配下たち、北にはソウエイ、ソウカたち。
お任せあれ。
勝てるか？
はい。終わりぞい。
は無用です。
今回は手加減の必要はない。
ならばなおのこと心配は無用です。
奴らがいる可能性が高い
Beat them up.
ということですかな。
Beat them up.
ござりませぬ。わしの油断によりあの時は敗北しましたが、奴の太刀筋はすでに見切っておりますれば。
そうっす。ゴム状の敵を取ってやるっすよ。
リムル様より授かったこのオークキングの力、存分に振るってみせましょう。
忌々しい結界こそがシオンたちの魂をとどめている可能性が高い。わかるな？
はい。代わりになる結界を張ればよいのですね。
そこでだ、ミュラ。 お前の力を貸してほしい。シュナを手伝ってやってくれ。
承知しました。
俺らはその護衛だな。おう。
私たちもシュナちゃんたちを守るから。
ああ。
俺は今この瞬間をもって敵の殲滅行動に移る。シオンやゴブゾウたちを生き返らせるぞ。仲間、友達、家族、いいもんだな。してクレイマンの狙いって人間1万人分の魂だったりしないか？自分が真なる魔王へと進化するために。
A true demon lord? So is there like a demon lord and then a true demon lord?
俺は奴をすでに敵とみなしている。今回の剣を片付けたら次は
おお、お前たち、リムル様が結界の外に出してくれたんだ。我ら生まれた時は違えど死ぬ時は一緒だぞ。
Oh no.
では参る。お
お。
我らドラゴニュートの力を見せつけてやろうぞ。いざ出陣である。
Is this episode gonna be done? Oh man. I don't care, I'm not going to sleep. I'm gonna watch the next one. Oh my gosh.
こいつらがシオンたちを。お前らには餌になってもらう。さて、始めるか。
Yeah, I'm watching the next episode. I don't care. I'm watching the next episode. It's 1:37 in the morning. But I don't care. I'm watching the next episode. Yeah. This episode, it was just him, telling them basically how he's feeling, He was a human. He died a human, came to their world, reincarnated as a slime, and because of that he's been sort of like thinking of himself as a human. That's why he came up with that rule: do not harm humans. But now what has happened, so now my thinking is to change. And then like when he was thinking all this happened because of me, everybody else is like, no, it was because we were weak. And like each one of them was taking accountability for everything that has happened onto themselves. But then Hakuro stood up and he's like, all of us had a hand in this. Basically, it's not just you and all of that, and everybody agreed. And then he's like, okay, so what do we do now? And it's like, I think it was Kaijin that asked him, so how are you dealing with the humans right now? And he said something along the lines that humans they're both good and evil, and that if they live in a nation that's basically mostly evil, that evil is going to be sort of like onto them. So we need to sort of have them learn from us, so that they can establish better relations. If I told you that I fully understood what he was talking about, I don't. But the way I thought that he was just gonna say, if they come after you, go after them, and if they don't. That's not exactly what he said. At the end of it, he's still trying to establish like a good relationship with human. Everyone he wants everyone to get along, but he feels like he can't just be like, okay, don't hurt them, and then that's it. No. He said he wanted them to learn from them so they can sort of become better people or something or other like that, but it's not gonna happen like anytime soon. That's so premature. And but then he said really I don't think he really did say like this is how we're gonna be dealing with them from now on. I don't think he really said that. He said there was good and evil, you know, inside human beings. And then he's like, we're gonna have them learn from us, but that's too premature. And that's sort of like basically just it. He still wants them to have good relationship with humans, and that's basically it. Unless I missed something, I don't think he actually said anything about how to deal with them from now on. You know, I don't know, but that's just what I saw. And then he's telling them, okay, what the game plan is with the people coming and all of that. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna have you all go off. There's like 4 points that they need to go to, north, east, west, south, or north, either way. Benimaru is gonna be going here. Sowe, and who else? I know Gabiru was going someplace else. Sowe and somebody else was gonna go another place. And then Hakuro, Rigur, Gopta, Gelt. They were gonna go where those other worlders are. And yeah, they're gonna destroy them. He's gonna have Shuna and Muran enact a barrier to keep the souls of everyone that died inside, because once they destroy that barrier, then they're gonna need to reinforce things, and Shuna and Muran are gonna do that. Yom, Brucius, and Eren and his friends are gonna be protecting Shuna and Muran. And he's gonna go take care of the allied forces, because he needs to devour 10,000 of them in order to become a demon lord. And as he said, in order to become a true demon lord. And then as he was talking to them or something, I don't know, he had this internal monologue about if that's what Clement wanted, like with these humans coming there so that he can harvest their souls or something and become a true demon lord. So I'm like, okay, Clement is already a demon lord, right? But then Rimuru is saying, if you harvest all these people, you're gonna become a true demon lord. So what exactly is the difference? Are there levels of demon lords? I don't know. I'm glad they retold that story about Milim, because I'm like, I don't think I fully followed what it was about last episode. I said during my discussion that I will have to go back and look at that again, but then they repeated it the beginning of this episode, which basically she's the child of a demon and a human, and the human father, I believe, not the human father, the dragon father. The father was a dragon, and he sort of made a miniature version of himself, I guess, and gave it to Milim. And then because the king wanted to have control over Milim during, I guess, the scuffle or whatever, the dragon died. The baby dragon died, and she was upset, and she became a demon lord, and she killed a whole bunch of people, became a demon lord. And when she did, the dragon came back to life, but because its souls was, I guess, dispersed or whatever, it just became sort of like this soulless being, and she was forced to, kill or trap. I don't know, something along those lines. And that was her first act as the demon lord Milim. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'm like so excited. I just want to go into the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe. And if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, the link is going to be in the comment section, the pinned comment, so just click on it and check it out, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye. Granted. Step into the control, talking about GT.